Hello, you are listening to Lady and Gentlemen on Radio Brunel, and we're here for another week to it's another well-planned show, isn't it, Sarah?
Excellently well planned. Spent about 10 minutes earlier planning my future.
Yes, we've got something. We've got. What are you calling your feature, by the way?
Misheard lyrics.
We've got a feature called Misheard Lyrics on the show today, and we also got my feature, my contribution to this show 5 it is. We're on show 5.
Show 5. It's going fast. That's 5 hours of excellent radio for everyone to listen to on the catch-up service.
Well, 4 at the moment, and then 5.
Yeah, after today, John.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, you've got to wait for it to be uploaded. Anyway.
Wait a whole week.
Yeah.
Show 4.
it was bad this week. I kept forgetting to bring my USB, and then it's got it's quite a long process to edit it and stuff, so it's a bit daunting. Anyway, my feature's called University Challenge, which will be coming up later in the show.
I was trying really, really hard to think of something which I could name University Challenged, but I think I'll have to make that something that we work on during the week, because I have got a good idea for it, but it was too short notice to do.
But we will start the show with a bit of music. So we got Teenage Icon by some random band here.
It's the Vaccines.
Oh, it's the Vaccines. Okay. Right. Okay.
Oh dear.
So Teenage Icon, the Vaccines. Welcome back to Radio. I almost said Radio LOL.
Radio LOL?
I almost said Radio LOLs then. Wow. Back to 2011. That was. Lady and Gentlemen. We're back with Lady and Gentlemen. Yeah, so start the show in the standard way. How was your week, Sarah?
I don't know. I'm on reading week this week, which does generally mean not doing anything. Well, I did last year. I didn't actually do a lot. But this year I've actually done a lot. I did actually a whole piece of coursework yesterday.
Like reading my Facebook statuses.
Reading your Facebook statuses and having a go at you.
Yeah, for spelling something wrong.
I can't hear myself.
I can't. Can you hear me? Well, that's changing. Wait, speak.
Okay. Hello.
I haven't put your mic on.
Oh, you're an idiot. What an idiot Jonathan Knight is. I was like, everything's so quiet. Okay,
Whoops.
that's better now.
So, how was your week?
Oh.
Take 2. No, take 2. Take 2.
No one's listening anyway, so it's fine.
Let's go again.
My week is fine. I've been on reading week, John, and I actually did some work, coursework, 1,000 words. It was a book review, so it's a bit of an easy piece. But I'm a procrastinator, so it could have taken me all week to do. How was your week, John?
Well, it was good.
Because you're on a terrible course and don't get reading week.
I don't get reading week now. Well, it's been alright. It's a bit. It's been one of that. Like, I don't know. You don't know whether you're going or coming, kind of thing.
No, I don't know about that.
It's been one of them. I've been doing loads of stuff. Civs up related, civil engineering related, course rep related. I've got job. I've got to be studying for an exam. We don't get reading week.
Do you get lots of exams at the end of term?
No, we get them darted through. Like we've got one next week, and that will add up to the final doodle.
I hate tests.
Yeah.
Like my coursework that I've just done is worth like 30% of my overall mark, and I was like, even if I do well, it's like barely anything.
Yeah, but it's been an okay week.
Yeah, surviving.
I'm starting regretting choosing the slot on a Thursday, because you get tired, like you just get like.
If I had my normal Thursday, I have a lecture midday, then I have choir a couple of hours later, which means I'm at university for 6 hours. Then I have to go home and then back to the studio. Oh, such a long day.
As usual, we like to hear what your week's been like. So if you want to text in on 07582 409 068, we'll read out how your week's been, and you might want to text in later on the show when we're doing some of the features, because my feature's definitely one that people could text in on. So we've kind of not put this kind of a schedule together for this week. So what features do you want to go for first?
I think we'll go for yours, John.
Go for mine.
I'm very excited for it.
Right, okay, so I'm gonna... So, it is called University Challenge.
University Challenge.
That so reminds me of Starter for 10. You really need to watch that film, John. It's your kind of film.
You keep bringing that up. Have you
It's-
watched it recently?
I read the book at the start
Oh,
of the
yes.
summer because it's by the same author who did One Day, and I was a bit intrigued. Is that your bottle of gold on the side there?
Yeah.
John, why are you carrying around empty bottles of alcohol?
I'm a bottle collector. which is a polite term for...
Alcoholic.
alcohol,
Yeah. The other week, John had left a bottle of alcohol at our house and decided that he was so desperate to drink it, he was going to walk home drinking it, because he'd opened it while he was at the house, but had forgotten to drink it, so ended up having to carry it home while drinking it, because he's probably walked home shouting out profane words.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, I understand now, because he mentioned that part of the feature involves spinning a bottle, and it just made me think, John, what are we doing?
I actually had to down that bottle of gold before the show, so me and
John's slightly buzzed.
one of my housemates were just like, quickly, we've got to get through it, I need the bottle.
Could have brought any bottle.
I didn't have a bottle, so I thought it was a good use
I
of
don't drink
alcohol.
water.
So basically, University Challenge is not
A
TV
TV program.
not the boring TV program. No, it
No,
is.
it's not boring.
Yeah. What we have on the floor is it's basically a circle, if you like, and it's divided up into four, and you've got four stories, and these four stories are related to universities, and they are in fact university confessions.
From the famous.
Some of them, well, from the famous Facebook page, in fact. Some of them are interesting, some of them are a bit lame, some of them are
You just
like,
think
bit-
someone's made up a story.
Yeah. But basically, what the aim of the game is you spin the bottle. I know that no one will be able to really see this on camera, but I thought I'd do it for you anyway. So there's the actual effort of you spinning the bottle and then you picking one. And what you're going to do is it's going to land on one of the numbers. They're all numbered. It's numbered 1 to 4, and then I'll read out that university's confession and give you 3 universities that it could possibly be, and you're going to guess what university it's come from. That's basically
Right.
the aim of the game.
Okay, so should I spin the bottle then?
Yeah, go ahead, spin the gold.
Number 4. Number 4.
Number 4. Right. Okay. Oh, it's got a bit of beer on it, this one.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to read the...
It's just a
Oh.
massive splatter of beer on the floor.
Don't say that on the air. The blooming exec might be listed.
They'll never know.
So, if you want to get involved with University Challenge and maybe guess the university, I'm going to read the universities first, and then I'll read the story. If you want to guess the university, text in on 07582 409 068. I'm guessing that tapping that everyone can hear on the air is the number.
Yep.
So basically I'm going to start... basically, the universities for number 4 are University of Manchester, Brunel University, and the University of Dundee.
Okay.
I had to plug my laptop into the lecture room projector to show the group a presentation I had ready. I had everything connected, so I turned the laptop on, and when I looked up at the screen to open my presentation, my email inbox was already displaying, as it was the last thing I had opened before I brought my laptop to the lecture. There were several porn site newsletters and an eBay receipt showing my recent purchase of a book entitled How to Communicate with Horses. It's safe to say the chance of me sleeping with any girl from that lecture went from slim to dangerously anorexic.
Oh, I think I did read that, and I was like, really? But like, those are really embarrassing things come up when people go on their when they're doing presentations. I do
Yeah.
find people do that, and I'm like,
Do.
do. Like, they plug the USB in, and then there's the folders like titled Random.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay.
I'm going to do that one day. Like, 'cause we have to do presentations sometimes of CivSoc, so I'm going to go on the Industrial Advisory Board meeting, plug my USB in, and it's going to be like porn sites for amateurs. And then as one of the files, and I'll go into that to open up the presentation labelled as sex show.
Okay, so what were the options?
So the options
Dundee, Brunel, or
were the University of Manchester, Brunel University, or the University of Dundee. What university do you think someone been stupid enough to leave their pornographic emails?
I'm going to say Dundee.
It isn't.
Oh
It
no!
It's
no
our
points.
it's our very own Brunel
Is
University.
it Brunel?
Yeah.
Doesn't
yeah,
surprise me.
Some guy on Brunel University. Yeah. I read this. Basically, I saw this one. I was like, oh my god, Brunel University. This sounds going to be juicy. No, it's just some geezers put some accidentally had his emails open on a
It's just exposed himself.
To be honest with you, they probably knew that anyway. If it's your Brunel emails, they know what you're
Yeah.
listening to and watching and all that malarkey and buying. Anyway, it's time for bottle spin number 2. That was such a lame spin.
Try to spin it so it doesn't spill out everywhere. Number 2.
Right.
All I hear is
Okay.
probably just like.
Let's just do a quick text message check. This will be an unlikely.
Oh no, no one's.
Not even a girl's listening. She's round her other boyfriend's house.
Poor.
Oh, hello. Any news? Doesn't look like the phone's even connected. That would help. Nope.
No love. No love.
No love for the University Gems. Okay. So number 2 reads okay. So these are the 3 universities: University of Liverpool, University of Swansea, and Bournemouth University. It was the second night of Freshers Week, and me and my friends were out on the at the old fire station. Well, so if you know where the old fire station is, you might get this one. And soon I found a sexy petite brunette who fell head over heels for my Irish accent.
Oh, sounds like me.
She seems
This is
to
my story,
love.
John.
She seemed to love Irish people, despite the fact she had no fucking idea where in Ireland I was from. Despite me telling her several times. Despite me telling her several times. Anyway, after a few ciders, we made our way back to her room in Lyme Regis. Whoops. Well, that's the university, got it. After around 30 minutes of decent oral, we began the deed. It was quite enjoyable until this girl muttered in her orgasmic state, and I quote, "Fuck me harder, you big fat gypsy bastard."
Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna guess that's not Swansea or Liverpool.
It was at this point that I stopped fussing and began to correct her, informing her that I was Irish but not a traveller. And then I had to explain what the difference between the two was. Needless to say, the next 10 minutes of sex was quite awkward, and I got dressed and literally left 2 minutes after finishing. It's a good job we finished, though, isn't it? You've insulted my accent, and now I'm going to leave my residue and leave.
Oh dear, that's just such a grim.
Yeah, I don't think this one's made up though. Sounds like someone quite.
It sounds like
big.
that probably would have happened.
So
Yeah, so is that Bournemouth, John?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Like, if it was Swansea, then it would be like, I was on Wine Street.
Yeah, yeah, not in Lyme Regis, which is down south anyway.
Yeah.
I should have maybe not put that in, but okay.
Back to her place.
Go back to her place. That would have done, but I left in.
Do another one.
Let's go for that one.
That's
Well,
number 3.
Yeah, we'll go for number 3. Oh, this one's covered in beer as well. Num num num. Okay, so this one is Manchester University, Nottingham Trent University, or Oxford University. After a one-night stand, I woke up to find myself alone, thinking this would be a perfect opportunity to leave and avoid any awkwardness. I jumped out of bed, whacked on my t-shirt, then realised I had no pants or trousers. She had stolen them. At the time, I thought she had done this to trap me there, or simply add more shame to the walk of shame. Pretty annoyed at this, I thought I would take my morning leak on her bed sheets. So I assume the position and I begin to wee. Then I hear the door open and in comes the girl from last night with a cup of tea in one hand and my trousers hanging over the other. She just stares at me and I stare back for 15 seconds. For the 15 seconds it takes me to pierce. In a massive awkward voice, she tells me I had dropped garlic sauce on my trousers last night and she washed it out.
Oh.
Like something from a film, I walked towards her, pause, pick up my trousers and walk out. Turns out she was actually an incredibly kind girl. The tea was also for me. Understandably, I did not take this. I would have taken the tea. This guy clearly doesn't know his...
That's
like that, you know what the problem with this story is? It like he leaves basically after urinating over the bed, but he happens to know that she's incredibly kind and that he has done his research and found out that the tea was actually for him. So he's obviously talked to this girl again.
Yeah.
So this sounds like an addition to the story to maybe bring it to an end. But like clearly you wouldn't talk to a girl you've just pissed on her if you've just pissed on her bed sheets.
Well, I still talk to you, John.
Well, yeah, it's true.
After all that.
So
I would say that's Nottingham Trent.
it isn't. It's actually Oxford University. No, it's not. It's Manchester University.
Oh no!
Mm.
Right, you know the university that they say they're in on Fresh Meat?
Yeah.
Is that actually a Manchester University or is it one that they've made up? Because I can't remember. Like it says it's Manchester.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
in
remember.
Manchester, isn't
Doesn't
it?
sound real though.
Mm.
Have
know.
you watched this week's?
No.
Oh.
I haven't watched. I think last week's either. I'm not too sure.
Oh, John, you need to watch them. It's like, crazy stuff.
Okay. Should we read the final one or should we leave this one to mystery?
Yeah,
I know what we'll do. We'll play a song.
we'll
Then we'll come back to number one, the final one. Okay, so
the next song is Mumford and Sons.
I Will
Wait.
welcome back to Lady and Gentlemen. We're at the point of the show where we were reading out the final university confession. What do we have? This will do. Oh, I always do that, don't I? Right, let's try that again. It's because they're static.
Yeah.
I would just leave it up. The final university confession. Okay, so the girls and I went out. This is so good. If Nick Princewhite is listening, he would love this one. Right. I've got a really bunged up nose. Alright, the girls and I went out for Halloween, and we met these guys, one of which was dressed as Ron Burgundy from Anchorman.
Oh, Jow.
At the end of the night, I ended up going back to Ron Burgundy's house. She doesn't know the geezer's name, clearly. He walked me to his room, and we both got into bed pretty quickly. Well, why wouldn't you? It's Ron Burgundy.
Did he play jazz flute?
Well, not. He just, I don't know.
That would get me into bed. Right then.
Right. I know what to do. No, I'm joking.
Oh, John.
Just as we started kissing, the door opens, and in walks his three housemates, dressed up as the other Anchormen characters. They all stood in a line at the end of the bed. One of them said, "Ron makes a girl orgasm 60% of the time, every time," which isn't the saying, but okay. And they all turned round and marched out. But before closing the door, the shorter one turned round and shouted, "I love lamp." The door shut. Ron looked at me and went, "Boy, that escalated quickly."
I love Brick. Brick's my favourite character in Anchorman.
This is clearly like one of the made up ones.
I wish it was true.
I'm hoping it's true.
That would be a good story. That would be a good line.
But like, one makes a girl orgasm 60% of the time, every time. Isn't it? It's not all about orgasm. They've changed it, but makes a girl orgasm 60% of the time, 100% of the time, or something, isn't it?
I think so. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
What were the options for that?
The options for that are Nottingham University, Cardiff University, or the University of Plymouth.
Oh, I'd say Cardiff.
They love their anchorman. No, it's actually Nottingham University.
Well, I scored no points in that round.
You definitely didn't score any. University Challenge winner isn't
Oh.
sour.
Damn.
But yeah, that's confessions. I thought I'd bring them to the show this week.
That was entertaining.
It was
to say the
entertaining.
least.
Should we play another song?
Yeah, let's play that
Let's
song.
go ahead. I know
Yeah.
it's a short word. Might as well. Let's go with Alex Turner. Stuck on the Puzzle.
Yeah, from Submarine John.
Oh yes.
It's a really good song.
You should have played this when you basically for listeners around Sarah's house. They have this puzzle out on the table. Absolutely ages. Right. Like they do puzzles down there, you know, cup of tea, puzzle. Gosh,
Actually, I believe that they were playing a puzzle at a gathering.
Oh my God, was that at the party?
It was during the party.
I'm not doing this on air. Okay, so Alex Turner, Stuck on the Puzzle. Welcome back to Lady and Gentlemen. I was just having a conversation with Sarah about
Local government.
local government council tax malarkey.
Such a faff. I don't like being a grown-up, John.
Yeah, it's a lot of hassle, and plus I seem to be the only grown-up in my house that understands how the world works.
I'm the only person who understands not to panic about everything because we're not going to get
the
the bailiffs aren't coming round.
Yeah. The only reason I get stressed is because I see like a letter on this, like I see a letter that comes through, and I'm the one that sits there and goes, "I'm sorting that one out, aren't I?" Like that's and then when people don't get their act together to get it sorted out, like for example, council tax, I need them all to send me their
Yeah.
like people need to get like and I actually
all
asked.
all we did is go to the student centre. And
Yeah,
got them
but
printed off.
it was holiday. It was holiday period.
Oh yeah.
So no one was here, so they had to call up, get them emailed to
Oh
them.
gosh.
Then we're doing this on air. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Lady and Gentlemen.
As students, you probably ought to stand up woes.
We should just sit here, just gossiping like.
Gossiping
Well,
about
Blooming
problems.
council tax, what a waste of time that is, isn't it?
Ugh. It is. Hate living in London. Paying for the Olympics. A relative of
True
mine.
foreigner.
A relative of mine who does live in London was like paying for the bloody Olympics with our council tax. I was like, I don't pay for anything. But yeah, I do feel well above it all from being from Wales, and everything's so much cheaper at home.
Don't you have to pay for plastic bags in Wales?
Yeah, but that's good for the environment, Jonathan.
It's not
And
good
also,
for the
they
environment,
bring
that's
it in.
pants.
They
We were
bring
in
it in.
Sainsbury's, and we were like, I forgot, and they were like, oh, can we have some bags? And the woman went, there will be 50p, whatever it is, 5p a bag.
Why are you putting an accent on?
It wasn't. The woman wasn't Welsh. She was Indian.
Yeah, I know. Why did you put an Indian accent on?
Because I wanted to.
That's alright
to,
then. Okay.
To change the
To change the tone.
And my mum was like, nah. So we ended up carrying all these baguettes and like in our arms. Like,
Wait, were you in Wales when this happened?
yes.
It's 5 pence. Calm
Yeah,
down.
but we had like a big shop. So
Did
it's
you
probably
buy for
10
life?
bags.
No, but I always go out to Asda at home or a local supermarket of my choice. I always go out and then I'm like going home with a giant handbag full of stuff because I refuse to buy a carrier bag.
I just think that.
Like,
I just
even,
think.
even McDonald's is 5p for a brown paper bag. I was
No,
like,
it's not. How do- really?
And I had to like put a burger in my bag.
How do you take away your
I
drinking?
don't know.
It's a nightmare. No, I won't pay the 50p. 5p.
I've got away with not paying it.
That's just a load of. That absolutely is.
So
What a load of.
It is like, but I do like I said, it's good for the environment, and also they're bringing it in England. They
What,
are going to bring it in.
No way are they going to bring it in
They
England.
are.
You're expecting a
using Wales
population
as
of
a
over
test area.
6 million to pay for the.
Are you trying to say that Wales is just really like we'll just be like,
Yeah,
of
it's
course
just
we'll
niche,
pay for our
like-
bags.
We won't expect the sheep to pay.
Sheep don't need carrier bags much.
I put on a farmer accent then. It should have been like from the valleys. I'm gonna have to buy an iron brew, but I can't buy an iron brew.
Why is Iron Brew a Welsh
Because
thing?
Ness drinks it.
I
in,
don't care.
In
She's crazy.
thingy.
She also went out with someone who drove Eddie Stobart Oh, did she actually go out with Eddie? I can't
Who's
remember.
Eddie? Oh, the
Eddie of
tall
Eddie
guy?
Stobart. No, I'm not talking about Dave Coaches. Did you know Dave Coach is actually in Submarine? He's his teacher in it, and I was like, it's Dave.
Oh,
That's really
oh,
funny.
Dave. Oh, the best one is the baby, like the baby. Is it the baby one? The baby shower,
Yeah.
or the it is.
Baby
And-
shower is like, I'm not bringing a platter.
No, I'm not bringing the salad. Nobody wants salad. People want filling. And then she gets to the potty, Ness is like, "Where's the salad? Where's the salad?
Where's the salad,
Doris?
Doris?"
Oh, Doris! Where's the salad?" It's so funny. Like
It's so accurate, because
We
when I
call-
do go to parties, I'm like,
we call my
salad,
brother's
well.
girlfriend. Well, if hopefully she's not listening to this, she might listen to this and catch up. But my dad does it mostly, like because he goes to the
Take
University
the
of.
blame away from her.
You know, he
yourself.
goes to the University of Swansea. We go, "Oh, he's found himself a Doris."
That's quite funny.
Yeah, but it's now on to your thing. We don't have a nickel for that, so
Sadly.
we'll just play this. It's now time for Sarah's feature. There we
Listening
go.
lyrics. Basically, this came from watching Peter Kay and stealing his idea, because
Oh, right, okay.
I thought there was plenty of area. Ugh, my thing's not working now.
Nah.
There we go. I got it. Pause, play. Okay, so John, if you want to, basically on Peter Kay, he does a really funny skit section, whatever you want to call it, where he like really famous songs, and he says like what he's heard, and obviously because Peter Kay is from,
Right. Yeah.
he says it really funnily,
Oh, yeah.
and
Finally.
it's so accurate because I'll tell you what you're supposed to be hearing, and you'll be like, that does sound like that.
This is quite a quick pace. I listened to a bit of this earlier. This is quite a quick pace. How
Yeah.
how do you want me to do this?
So basically, I'm going to be like, the first song is Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On, but the section that we have is I Believe That the Hot Dogs Will Go On.
I did hear that
so
earlier.
if you give it a play. Oh, wait, this is like...
I believe that the hot dogs go on.
Yeah, see, hot dogs, not hot, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, so that was the first one. The next one is Robbie Williams, She's Madonna. Oh, hang on, I actually wrote these down. Give me a second. I doubt we'll get that far into it. She's Madonna, and the lyrics are, I love you, baby, the face of cheese, Madonna.
You know,
Sean, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do it in I think something else because Zara's pants.
I'm pants. I didn't
No,
put
as in
much.
Zara's pants. As in,
Oh.
like, you can't pause and then play again. It'll go back to the start.
Ah, that's annoying.
So,
Oh, just
in the act
no
of being
others.
professional, I've now explained how unprofessional I am. In where is it? The jingles.
Jingles. So yeah, I haven't heard the song in forever, so it was quite interesting listening to Robbie Williams again. But apparently, the song that we played out with last week, Robbie Williams Number One, Radio 1 have refused to put on the playlist because they don't like it. So that's why it's rubbish. Bah.
They don't like. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
I find that strange.
Let's listen to that Celine Dion again.
So-
I believe that the hot dogs go on.
Right. So this
So
is.
here's the next one. The Face of Cheese is what we're listening at here.
I think I heard cheese.
I think that's supposed to be the face that she's Madonna. I think that's supposed to be that. That's what I've got written down anyway. So the next one's...
What is that? Is that a Brunel notebook?
Yes, it's my Hello You notebook. I've been using them for everything.
How do you? Where did you even get them from?
My room last year. It's got
How
loads
the-
of really
You've
funny...
been using them for everything, right? But how did you obtain more than one?
I think I stole one of Mitchell's.
Oh right, okay.
I've got two. One for actual writing notes and one for rubbish.
Okay.
Show
So
planning.
what's the
The
next
next
one?
one's Venga Boys. We're going to Ibiza, but the word is eat pizza.
We're going to Ibiza.
So are these all just food related?
No, the next was quite rude. The next one is Summer of '69, Brian Adams. I've got my first real sex dream.
I got my first real six string.
Yeah, the next one's Paid My Dues, Anastasia. And the words is My Juice.
Jews? No, that sounds like Jews
That
to
sounded
me.
like Jews, yeah, that's a shame.
Shame that one.
Ugh, stupid.
So how does Peter Kay do this? Does he play the tracks and
Basically,
then, like...
he has like a boombox on stage.
Oh, I really want to see this. I need to get that
You need to
DVD
watch
back.
it now, John.
Do you
We
have
watched-
a DVD?
No, I don't. I was
Darn
on
it.
TV.
Oh.
I was watching it when I stayed over my sister's house because I was scared. And they had it
Okay.
on this Sky Plus box. The next one is Blue, I'm a Beam and a Bear. That one.
I'm a beam and a bear.
You know, like Blue, I'm a demon.
Yeah.
That one. And the word is Blue, I would beat up a guy. I would beat up or die.
I'm blue, I would need, I would die, 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 I would need, I would die.
Like, if you're gonna make words.
There were some classics in this. I was listening to like really quick pace going through this. It's got some classics in it.
It does. I'm trying to get through it a little bit. The next one is Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall. Sadly, I don't really know what the song is.
What?
No dogs or cats in the classroom. That does that right? Go back a little bit.
Just try and shimmy that a bit.
No dogs.
What is that supposed to say? No dogs or castles? Or-
I don't know. I don't know the
So-
song, so I just know the actual lyrics. The next one is Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi. We're naked or not.
Well,
Doesn't make a difference if we're naked or not.
this is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I've never noticed anything rude or inappropriate.
This one is, and I like it makes sense, but when I just know the words, so I'm
Yeah.
like no. But apparently it's chilling out Maxine Blackstone Core, shooting some people outside the school.
It definitely doesn't sound like people.
It sounds
Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside
it's
the
just a
school.
little
Okay,
bit.
yeah.
With a couple of freedom.
Wait, what's the next one? Oh, hang on. The next one is But It Feels Like Peeing On, and it's from the song On the Run, Tina Dickow. I don't know what song that is.
And it smells like fun, but it feels like being on.
It does sound like that.
What does it sound like? It
Um,
smells like being on.
Smells like peeing on.
Oh.
I don't know the next one. If you fast forward it a little bit.
Like a juice, another runner in the night. Who you gonna
And apparently in Ghostbusters it sounds like Those Bastards.
It's only if you know like what it is. I think you won't like.
Now
Yeah.
the next one is Pat Benatar, Hit Me With Your Best Shot. And apparently Hit Me With Your Best Shot sounds like Pet Shark. The next one is Nickelback, How Do You Remind Me? The missing lyrics are Little Women must have damn near killed you.
must have damn near killed you.
That could be the words.
It does sound like it could have been the worst, couldn't it?
Yeah. Begging you for birdseed. That's I've heard that one before as well. That was on the Peter Kay one. And I was a bit like, when he does it, he mimes it. And then it's like
I've definitely got to watch this now.
it's right at the end.
Might be on YouTube.
It's possibly almost as good as that Lee Evans where he finishes acting out Bohemian Rhapsody. I can't remember which. I think it's probably.
Doesn't he do it on like different instruments?
He does it. The one I've seen is him doing it. He's like playing the piano and then he like goes around like acting it out, and it's really funny.
I think I have seen that. It rings a bell.
Yeah, I probably should. I was like, John, you like comedy. What's what's the Staying Alive one? Next one's Staying Alive. That was supposed to be Wino, and it did sound like that as well. Apparently, staying alive sounds like Stena-line in this.
Is that even a word?
Stena-line.
What is that?
It's like a cruise thing, isn't it? Stena-line.
Why
is
does
like-
everyone even care that it sounds like that?
The next one is Shakira underneath your clothes, and apparently there's my Teletubby, isn't it?
There's my territory.
That sounded like it. What's the next one? The next one is Mariah Carey, Without You. Oh, I can't forget the semen on your face. What's that supposed to be? It sounded like semen.
Smile? I don't know. Don't
It-
even go there. Let's not even try and guess.
Bloody Mariah Carey. The next one is... Oh gosh. Lady Gaga, Just Dance. A red wine confect Gaga. What's confect?
Oh,
Red wine.
No, that sounds like convict. That's what it's Akon.
what's the next juicy one? Should we shimmy through these?
The next one, When I Grow Up. That's a classic one though. And everyone thought it was boobies.
What? Everyone thought it was what?
You know, when I grow up, I want to be famous, I want to be a star, I want to have boobies. I want to. There it is. Boobies.
Oh,
That's
was it
not the actual lyric.
It
It's
was
like.
supposed to be movie. I want to
yeah.
be in movies, I say. To the tune.
Now that's supposed to sound like change my picture, snap my picture, and I thought it did sound a bit like snap my picture.
It sounds like smack my bitch up. Which is worse.
It doesn't help. That's actually the lyric though.
Yeah, but what? So this is the thing. If you're gonna misheard a lyric, it's got to be worse
It's
than
gonna
what it
be
is.
worse.
Whereas he's clearly saying that he's abusing women.
Apparently, in the Beatles' 8 days a week, it sounds like 8 gays a week. Yeah, it sounds like days.
That I remember singing that with on the Connect. Yeah.
I was trying to think. I was like, next time John comes around, we always make him sing. Well, we didn't make
Well,
him sing.
I
He loves
volunteer.
it. He
I
bloody
love
loves it.
singing on the Connect voice thing.
And I'm gonna video. I'm gonna record it and play it on the play it as a
You should,
surprise.
it'd be hilarious. Wait.
Well, apparently it's supposed to be hard as Iraq. It does sound a bit like that.
But that's like just see. This is the thing.
Yeah, I like.
It's just a
people
word
who-
associations.
Yeah,
Like
it's like, oh, what's this?
Homeland must love that one.
I need to watch Homeland. I keep saying to
It's
myself,
good.
I want to watch that.
It's quite a sit like this. I feel like I don't have time for it anymore because it's quite a sit down.
Yeah.
You really have to go through it and like absolutely get
I
it.
was trying to think of something I could do revenge themed, like the show, not
Just
just.
be like going around campus with a wireless mic, like that's revenge for taking my seat in the lecture centre, bitch.
That's revenge for sitting next to me and sniffing all the way through my lecture.
You eat so loud. Just go to Subway, go up to the person and be like, "You're so loud. Why are you
Smack you with-
eating that meatball marinara with a sloppy tone to it?"
I never see anyone get meatballs marinara.
I think it sells out quite quickly actually.
Yeah. Things
Um,
like that. And,
But I had that chicken. What's the chicken one that's a bit like meatball marinara? It's like tomato sauce with chicken. It's like it's just terrible. Like,
I've never had it.
Steve was like, "Do you trust me?" Like this is one of my housemates from last year. He was like, "Do you trust me?" I was like, "Yeah, I trust you. I'm gonna get the sandwich you said." I got it. It was bloody awful, but you have to say it's good, don't you?
polite.
It's nice. It's fucking going everywhere.
So this one is safety dance. We can dance. We can dance. We're doing it before the Pope.
We can dance, we're doing it from wall to wall.
No, because I know that's from wall to wall. I'm like, we're doing it
I heard
from
the
wall to
Pope.
wall. I did hear Pope.
But only because I was listening out for the Pope, I think.
Yeah, I was listening to wall
So
to
let's
wall.
let's
I
skip
was
like
there.
midway. We'll play the song after this one.
Okay.
You had me, I can
Yeah.
shake.
You had me, I can change. Where is that? Release Me. That's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna have to find that in the thing now.
Release me.
How far away through are you? 1 minute 3.
1 minute 3.
Oh.
What is it not?
Is that 1 minute 3 remaining?
Oh, it might be. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it is.
Click on the number. No. Go left. Click on that. 350. Okay. Such accent. I'll never be your pizza burning. So much like it. I saw him dancing there by the rhythm of shit. That didn't sound like it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I love rock and roll. I do. Feces. That said, oh hear now, feces.
It was.
It's
it was
all
just,
I
It was
eat.
just mumble to me.
Okay.
You want a piece of me?
Beat
It
it.
doesn't sound like meat. It sounded a piece of me. Shame.
Yeah.
You got an erection is apparently the next bit.
I love them when it's fine when they're singled out because that's quite good. Like if you've got them singled out and
Yeah.
it sounds like you've got an erection. So
One of the ones.
Gotta get that.
what's this one?
Gotta
Got a
get
Kit
that.
Kat.
Gotta get that.
Got a Kit Kat.
Gotta get that.
Kit Kat. Kit Kat.
Gotta get that.
We played this one the other day, didn't we?
Gotta get that. Gotta get that.
That one's been sped up though.
Yeah. I think this is the end of the thing. That's the end. Yes.
Oh, this is the credits.
That's just the credits, yeah. That was alright. Did you enjoy that?
Good fun, yeah. We'll just play Peter Kay doing it next time.
Oh, we got hot
Um,
dogs. We're just it's like a. It's on
Yeah,
loop.
I found one of the ones that they do on Peter Kay is We Are Family, but I can't remember what he does. So I can't remember what on earth he says. It sounds like it, but it's so accurate. All the ones on that are so accurate. This is just me stealing people's content.
Well, it is time actually
For the final.
to say goodbye.
Oh
Really?
no!
I know.
Oh,
What a show! It's been a good one. It's been mostly talking.
it's been quite a lot of us chit chatting.
Yeah, but it's been good. It's been a good one. I think we've been in the mood for a good chat.
Yeah.
Yes, chatting on the air of all our problems. Cancel text being one of them.
Being a grown up, another one.
And go into socials where puzzles are the main event. So, I think it's time to play out with Vampire Weekend Walcott.
Yes.
So it's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.